In a 6-3 decision along ideological lines, the Supreme Court siding with a Republican-led challenge ruling that coordinating spending limits for campaigns violates the First Amendment. I want to bring in NBC News senior justice reporter Ryan Reilly to chew over this decision. And Ryan, part of this decision, as I understand it, you correct me if I'm wrong, party committees can spend in coordination with individual candidates. That was part of what the High Court was considering here. We should also point out that among those who brought this case, Vice President JD Vance and others. What more can you tell us about this decision and what it means and what it does not mean?
I think overall this means, more influence of money in politics. And, Justice Kagan wrote a pretty blistering dissent here saying that essentially now under this scenario, she proposed this hypothetical situation of a candidate named John Smith and saying what this decision will essentially mean. Essentially mean that one person can donate $550,000 that will effectively boost one individual's campaign. And because now the parties there's more coordinated activity allowed. Before that could go to spending such as ads, those outside ads that you often see on your television screen. But now it can go directly sort of towards the campaign. And so that sort of coordination gives, the parties, I think, a lot more ability and makes some of the, the party players much more powerful in Washington and sort of deciding a lot of these, elections on the ground and figuring out where to spend their money, where they, really need the most help. It basically gives the parties more ability to fuel various campaigns across the country. And she, in her dissent, in Kagan's dissent, she says, with no limits on coordinated expenditures, the party can serve as the candidate's checking account. So warning, basically, that this is going to lead towards more money, more influence in politics, and especially the power of those parties and those joint expenditures that they're doing, where they're now allowed to coordinate more closely, directly with candidates, Greg.
NBC News senior justice reporter Ryan Reilly there on the campaign finance decisions.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.